What's going on, everybody? Week 6. Here we are. Man, I'm glad you got. Man, we got some questions in here early, dude. Hey, yo, I appreciate you guys jumping in on the stream, man. For reals, I'm so happy that I don't have to sit here um, and talk to myself. I mean, I can talk to myself, but I do appreciate you guys jumping in, man. No doubt about it, dude. Okay, so, man, let's get to some of these questions. All right. Fernando Maez, what's going on, man? Standard only. Wow, you playing standard. Don't get too many standard questions, dude. All right, ETN, Singletary. I think we're talking about Devin Singletary, right? By the way, full names help me considerably, and matchups too, because this are like it's 7:30 in the morning for me out here on the West Coast. Sometimes my brain just don't be working this early. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, okay. ETN, Singletary, Kirk. I'm going to say Kirk, although I really like Singletary too. I think you can get ETN out of there. You know, it's a 50-50 split in Jacksonville. And really tough matchup, obviously, on deck for Jacksonville as well. Singletary is interesting, but you know what? Actually, I take that back. It's standard. So you can take Singletary out. Give me Christian Kirk, even though, again, I know it's standard, but I just feel like they're going to load him up with targets this week. Last week, he saw a season low 3 targets, right? So, like, to me, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't think that makes a lot of sense for how they've constructed that offense. And Trevor Lawrence, I think, will try to now kind of load up Christian Kirk this week. I don't know. We'll see. And plus the run game, right? The running defense, rather, for Indianapolis is so good. You know, it's so good. So it might funnel more targets out that way. Okay. You've also got one in PPR. Henderson, which I'm assuming is Darrell Henderson. Dobbins, DJ Moore. Go Henderson. That one for me is an easy one. Half PPR. Wow, you got a lot of different setups in these different leagues. Okay. Deontay, well, you can't play Najee. Get Najee all the way out of here. Yeah, go Deontay right there in half PPR. Wow, you got a lot of different ones. Full PPR, Henderson, Damian Harris, is he playing? I think Damian Harris is out. I mean, I think he's a game time decision and whatever, but they're going to test him out. But I don't like all the reports sound like he's not going to play. Henderson, Raheem, or Devontae Smith? Dude, there's so many Devontaes, bro. You got to hit me with names, man. Full names, dude. Hurts or Pitts? I'll go with I will go with I'll go with Hurts. I don't love it. T. Higgins could be down right for Cincinnati and could open some target share up for some of the other pass catchers, including Hayden Hurst. All right, Clark Schuyler, what's up, man? On a scale of 1 to 10, how obnoxious will Dan Hellie be with the Vols beating Alabama? You know, it's funny. I tried texting him last night, man, and like he sounded more stressed than anything. So I don't know. I'm sure he'll be pumped though, dude. I'm sure he'll be. You know what? He'll be equally pumped that the Vols won and that USC lost. He's gonna love just taking it to Lizzie Rose, man. It's gonna be fun. Today's gonna be a fun show for sure. All right, you need a running back and 2 flexes. Najee, no, get him out. What? We cannot play Najee Harris against Tampa Bay. Cannot do it. He's got that foot issue. Tampa Bay's nasty. You cannot play Najee Harris against Tampa Bay, period. Okay? And like, I mean, again, maybe you're in a deeper league. Maybe you have no running backs. Dude, you can't play, but unless you're in, I mean, like in most normal leagues, I would say you have to have a different option. I think Najee scores less than 7 points today. There has to be someone on your bench that you feel more confident about scoring more than 7 points today. All right, Singletary, you're playing Singletary. Okay, good. In a high-scoring game, PPR, all that stuff, great. Wow. and you need 2 flexes. If I'm going 2 flexes, you're definitely playing Lockett, 100% playing Lockett. Question for me becomes whether it's A.J. Dillon or Deontay Johnson. Do you want a floor or do you want upside? If you want a floor, I think you play Deontay Johnson. And I think if you want upside, you play A.J. Dillon because he's got the best, I think. Wan'Dale Robinson expected to play as, I don't know, I think he was trending that way, so that one doesn't surprise me. So Wan'Dale Robinson expected to play today. Okay, AJ Dillon gives you at least touchdown upside. As a matter of fact, he's the guy that gives you 2 touchdown upside of that group. So if you want upside, give me Dillon. But again, it's a neutral matchup. It's not like teams are just running rampant on the Jets. You know what I'm saying? Let me look this up for you. The Jets, the New York Jets, they have given up the 13th most fantasy points to running back. So, again, pretty neutral. And, again, smack dab in the middle. 4.35 yards per carry allowed to running backs. That's smack dab right in the middle of league average. So, yeah, man, I think it's a neutral matchup, but A.J. Dillon does at least carry with him some with 2 touchdown upside. Anakin Slade is in the chats. What? What up, dude? What's going on, man? Any idea where I can rent a DeLorean so I go back to Thursday and take Wentz and Samuel out of my lineup? Dude, man, that one hurt me too, man. Honestly, I thought Samuel too. And again, right analysis. We just didn't get it right. Samuel had a chance to really just have a fucking special day. I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, he mistimed that jump so badly. He mistimed it so badly, he could have jumped again and gotten it. That's how badly he mistimed his jump. But it was right there. And actually, it was the best throw that Wentz had in the entire game, man. It was a great throw by Wentz. That would have, if he had scored that touchdown, that would have absolutely altered both of those guys, man. So, dude, if I told you to play Samuel, it's like, yo, I mean, like, we were right there. You know, I don't know, man. That sucks, dude. But yeah, I don't know where you can get a DeLorean, bro. You need a wide receiver and a flex in half PPR. AJ Dillon, Rashad White, Darius Slayton, Corey Davis. Okay, so I feel pretty good about playing Corey Davis either as a wide receiver or as a flex. And again, I would probably go A.J. Dillon over Rashad White. Again, Rashad White, bold prediction, he's going to score 15 points. But that's a bold prediction. As a high variance player is Rashad White. I feel like the upside is not necessarily there. Like 15 points of PPR is good. Don't get me wrong, that's good. But it's not like, oh my God, he's gonna give you 22, right? I just don't see that with Rashad, and I think the downside is that he gives you 5. You know, AJ Dillon, I think his floor is probably more like 7 or 8 this week against the Jets, and again, does carry some pretty decent upside as well. TR Diaz, what's going on, dude? Our unofficial movie star. In the chats here today, man. Good to see you, dude. You need 2 full PPR. Kenneth Walker, you're definitely playing him. Darrell Henderson, you're definitely playing. Eno Benjamin, you're definitely playing him. Dang it, you're loaded. Okay, so you need 2 in a loaded lineup. You are definitely playing Eno Benjamin. Let me tell you why. Because Seattle, they suck defensively. And Eno, I think, is a great athlete. He could get out. He's the guy that could absolutely break one. And I feel that way about Kenneth Walker, too, man. Darrell Henderson, I will say, gives you the best floor, I think, of any of these options that you have. Any of these options you got, Darrell Henderson, I think, gives you the best floor. I don't think he gives you the best upside, though. If you need 2... I'm going to go ahead and say Kenneth Walker and Eno Benjamin if you need 2. And it pains me to say because I freaking love Darrell Henderson this week, but that's a tough one. All right. Alan Lazard or Jacoby Myers for my guy, Nolan Henry. Man, you know, Jacoby Myers has been interesting, right? Jacoby Myers, in the 3 games that he has played, has averaged 9 targets a game, which, if you're thinking about like New England, that feels more like 19 targets a game. Do you know what I'm saying? New England is 27th in total pass attempts, and Jacoby Myers is sitting there with 9 targets a game. Also, he's been really productive with that too, right? Like he's averaged 87 yards per contest in those 3 games that he's played. The note that I wrote down, shocking, he has scored a touchdown as well. I will say this. It's not a great matchup. Cleveland has allowed the second fewest fantasy points to receivers lined up inside, and obviously Myers is primarily a inside, slot receiver type. He's played about 60% of his snaps inside, but I always do rank volume ahead of matchup. And Jacoby Myers is a pretty good player. He has been battling a knee injury, which is why last week I didn't necessarily love him. You know what I'm saying? But obviously he played extremely well. So we'll go there. I think we go Jacoby Myers in that spot. Yeah. I think we go Jacoby there. Thomas Leos. Play James Robinson or take a chance with Philip Lindsay as my second RB. Oh my gosh. I had to did you guys see me? I had to pause there. I had to process that. I'm like, these are the options that we're facing. Now, play James Robinson, dude. Awful matchup, man, against Indianapolis. Indianapolis has been so tough against running backs. I'll even look it up for you here, but where are we going? Yeah, Indianapolis against running backs. Indianapolis, okay. They have allowed 3.31 yards per carry to running backs. That's the 3rd best in the NFL. Okay, now that being said, they have given up a lot of receiving yards. As a matter of fact, they've given up the 2nd most receiving yards in the NFL, and the 29 receptions they have given up to running backs, that is the 7th most. So if you're going to beat them, you're going to beat them through the air. But I don't think Philip Lindsay's going to get a ton of targets, if I had to be honest with you. I probably, yeah. Boy, that's a tough one. I'll still stick with James Robinson. I think better player, and probably similar, snap share, 50-50-ish, right? So I'll go James Robinson there, man. I don't love it. Yeah. Nolan Henry again. Hayden Hurst or Tyler Conklin. Fuck, dude. You know what? The thing with Tyler Conklin is that CJ Uzoma came back for the Jets, and then all of a sudden his snap share just plummeted, right? So he's more in like a 50-50. I could even look this up for you, dude, and I will, because I've got Tyler Conklin in a spot too. But I took Conklin out of my lineup because I think with Uzoma back, it's eaten into a snap share, and it's impacted him negatively there. Hold on, I'm just filibustering here. Okay, this is against Miami where they scored 40 points. Okay, last week against Miami they scored 40. And for the Jets, when we look up tight ends, CJ Uzoma played 70% of the snaps, leading the way, and Tyler Conklin was second. He was right there too. They played a lot of 2 tight end sets, but he played 66% of the snaps. Now, and only 37 snaps total, right? So for me, when you take a look at Tyler Conklin, before in weeks 1, 2, 3, 4, he played 72%, 66%, 72 snaps, 66 snaps, 60 snaps, 54. Then in week 5, he plays 37, right? So his snap share goes way down with CJ Uzoma back, and I guess he must be healthy too because he was playing a lot of snaps there, man. So I would take Conklin out. I would play Hayden Hurst. Dylan, what's up, man? Good to see you. Michael Pittman owner, it's been frustrating. How you feeling about his game today and RFS rest of season? Today, How do we feel about Michael Pittman, guys? Well, it's been it has been frustrating. I would stick with him though. I think look. He's too good of a player, and I know Jacksonville has been relatively tough um, against receivers, and then against outside wide receivers, they've been a little bit more generous. You know, don't love it. I think it's kind of a middling matchup. It's a neutral matchup, is what I would say. But Michael Pittman is a great player, and I think you stick with him, man. So I like him this week, and I do like him rest of the season as well. I think he's a locked and loaded top. I mean, I'm feeling spicy. I'll say he's a top 15 fantasy wide receiver to close out the season. I really do. I just think he's that good. I think he's that good. All right, so there you go. Devontae Smith or Darrell Henderson. Yeah. I mean, I get a lot of these like Devontae questions, right? And just like, is he talking about this Devontae? Is he talking about that Devontae? Which Devontae are we talking about? Plus, like, people can't spell. People can't spell. So the spelling's all messed up too. But no, Devontae Smith, full PPR, Darrell Henderson. Again, if we're chasing upside, let's play Devontae Smith. But we know what we're getting into there, right? The guy could literally give you 0 or he could give you 30. If you want a little bit more safety, if like the construction of your team is super volatile, highly risky, go Henderson, because in full PPR, dude, I can almost guarantee you, Henderson is going to give you double-digit fantasy points in PPR. Almost guaranteed. Okay? So there you go. Combined 44 points all season at the quarterback position. Oh, my God. What? Is that right? How's that possible? You've got one roster spot, Goff or Tua, for next week and hopefully season long. I think you pick up Goff. I like Goff. He's got Jameson Williams coming back really, really soon too. That's he's a potential lid lifter in that defense or on that offense, and I think Goff's been playing pretty well. You know, New England game notwithstanding, but Bill Belichick owns him. So it's like, hey, what can you do? Can you play K. Dotton in a pinch? Nah, but super deep sleeper. How about Zach Gentry? Zach Gentry is widely available in Pittsburgh. Pat Freiermuth is obviously out, and I'll even look up his ownership percentage here. Or I guess we're trying to go with rostership is the new okay way to say it. Okay, let's take a look at rostership percentage. Gentry, Zach Gentry, rostered in 1% of leagues. You can go get yourself a little Zach Gentry. Zach Gentry absolutely sounds like a country music star, but he's the tight end for Pittsburgh. Okay, Pat Freiermuth is out today, and they're going to be trailing. They're going to be trailing by a lot, dude. They're going to be trailing by a lot, dude. I think Tampa Bay and the boys, man. Like, if you're looking for a DFS stack, that's my DFS stack today. Tom Brady and Tampa Bay, they're going to go absolutely fucking cray-cray on Pittsburgh, dude. Yeah, Anakin Slade. Yeah, 20-point swing if he makes that catch, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling people, yo, play Curtis Samuel, and I feel bad because he absolutely sucked, but that's what football is, especially playing wide receiver. You just need that one hit, dude. That's brutal. Anyways, so Luis Pena, appreciate you joining the chat. By the way, if you guys are in here, man, and you guys are not subscribed, man, please subscribe to the channel. That would be awesome. Like and subscribe. That would be dope, dude. Honestly, that would be great. For me, it would help the channel out quite a bit. But yeah, Luis Pena, you could not play K. Dotton, but I think you can play Zach Gentry, though. I think you can play Zach Gentry. Jason Haney. Jason Hayne. With Olave out. Is Taysom Hill worth a play? Somebody's got to catch the ball. Dude, my guy Taysom Hill has 1 catch on the season. 1! Taysom Hill. I don't know what the hell he is. Is he a tight end? Is he a quarterback? What is he? Is he a running back? there's no matchup data that you could like look at Taysom Hill and say, okay, well, this is what you look at for Taysom Hill. All I know is this. They've got no wide receivers. I don't think they're going to throw Taysom Hill the ball. I really don't. Yeah, this is what it was. Taysom Hill's got one freaking target on the season. One. Right? Then when he gets back there, it's wild. Is it Wildcat? Is it a design? Is it quarterback power? Like, what do you call that play when he lines up on a direct snap? Because, first of all, you wouldn't even say direct snap if he was a quarterback. That's just a snap. It's only a direct snap if he's a, like, H-back or, like, a running back. Is he a running back? Is it Wildcat? Like, I don't know what it is. Anyways, doesn't matter. Taysom Hill, to me, I think is going to see, again, I don't know. Let's say they give him, like, 8 to 10 touches. If you were a tight end, if your tight end, if your tight end was, you could guarantee your tight end would give you 8 touches. You would take that in a freaking heartbeat. That's the point that I was making back in week 2, right? About Taysom Hill, when everyone on the show, on my show, DirecTV, said, "You're stupid." Okay, they didn't say I'm stupid. But they said, "No, we're not doing it." And then I do a podcast with Matt Harmon. I said, really keep an eye on Taysom Hill. I like him as a sleeper. And he said, come on. Like his eyes rolled into the back of his head because he's like, dude, stop it. He's like, stop it, man. But that's the point that I was making, is that a guy that's going to get you, 6 to 10 touches at tight end, which is, by the way, a goddamn desolate wasteland. Like, sign me up for that guy. He was hurt for a couple weeks, which is why he didn't play well. Or he didn't play at all. But now he's healthier. The ribs are feeling a little bit better. Yeah, man, you could play Taysom Hill. I don't care if Olave comes back. If Olave comes back, Michael Thomas comes back, Jarvis Landry come back, I don't care. I'm down with Taysom Hill getting me 6 to 8 touches at the tight end position. Sue me. So yeah, Jason Haney. Yeah, you could play Taysom Hill for sure, absolutely, 100%. He's not going to catch the ball though. He might have one. He's got one target on the season, my dude. It's crazy. Shoes. What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Another week, another stream. I am doing well. I'm feeling fired up, man. I feel fired up. I feel really good about my calls this week. I feel really prepared. You know what? I don't even know if I feel great about the calls, but I feel great about my preparation. And preparation, when that meets luck, man, you start hitting home runs, dude. So I'm feeling good. Henderson, Dylan. You wrote Dillian. That's like that almost looks like Dillian White or something, the boxer. Or Deion Jackson, full PPR. Of that group, I trust Henderson the most. I still do think, though, that Dylan has the highest upside. Deion Action Jackson, he has flashed, hasn't he? Like, he looks the part. Like, he's got the athletic chops, dude, to play running back. You know what I mean? But I just don't trust the workload. I trust the workload for Henderson the most. I think he's going to get 15 touches. Can I give you guys a stat? I'll give you guys a stat on Henderson when he gets 15 touches. Hold on. I got it. I got you. I got you guys in my stream here. Don't worry. I do have a stat. Here we go. Where is it? I've got it in here somewhere. I know I do. Where are we going? Darrell Henderson. Here we go. In the 12 games where he has seen at least 15 touches, Henderson has averaged 88 yards, 2.6 receptions, and 0.91 touchdowns. He averages about 17 points in PPR when he sees 15 touches. That's not bad. That, my friends, is not bad. That's not bad at all. So, again, I would say Henderson, to me, gives you the safest floor. I still think Dylan gives you 2 touchdown upside this week against the Jets, but again, I probably if that was me, I'm playing Henderson. I'm playing Henderson. Yeah. Sideline star, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Brees Hall or prime Barry Sanders this week? What? Um, yeah, Brees Hall against Green Bay is in a smash spot, dude. He's in an absolute smash spot, dude. Green Bay can't stop the run, and whatever. Fidan. I gotta figure out how to pronounce your name, dude. Like, help me out in the chat, dude. Um, Fidan, Rachicha, Rasika, dude. I don't know, man. I'm butchering that. I apologize, but I'm trying my best. Trying my best, boy. But yeah, help me with the little pronunciation guide. By the way, we're running short. If you got questions, throw them in the chats. I'm gonna just burn through a bunch right now. All right, start one full PPR. Dobbs, Ayuk, or Garrett Wilson? Dobbs. I'm feeling it with Dobbs this week, dude. I can't even tell you why. Because Sauce Gardner is playing super, super well. But I just feel like Dobbs is going to get some looks this week. Last week, obviously, he was held quiet, held in check in a weird situation there. But yeah, I think Dobbs will get some work, dude. Garrett Wilson, I do have as a sleeper. I'll give you a stat on Garrett Wilson as well. Garrett Wilson, I've got marked down as a sleeper. Green Bay. They allow an 83% catch rate to slot wide receivers. That's the second worst. And Garrett Wilson plays about 65% inside. So what does that tell me? It tells me there's a lot of layup throws to be had. And in PPR, that is gold. You love that in PPR. Okay. But so again, I think he's a good call. Ayuk is obviously extremely difficult to trust right now with Garoppolo under center, but I think he's a fine play too. Let me just say, man, I don't think you could go wrong with any of these three. I like them all. But if I had to pick, just gut feeling, it's probably Dobbs. But if I'm playing the numbers, I'd probably play Garrett Wilson. Yeah. Siliano, you're starting Kenneth Walker over Jane. Oh, yeah. No, you're not tripping at all, Siliano. No, come on. K-Dubs. About to smash this week. Let me tell you right now, I love Kenneth. I just want to go on record and say I freaking love Kenneth Walker. I loved him in the pre-draft process. He's a highly productive college back. I think he's really good, super explosive. I think he's going to fit into the Seattle run scheme perfectly. Perfect. I hated it when they drafted him, obviously, because with Rashad Penny there, you're essentially taking two running backs off the board, which sucks. But with him being injured now, by the way, can Seattle keep a running back healthy? Is that not possible? Is it not possible for Seattle to keep a GD running back healthy? What is the deal? I don't understand. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, Kenneth Walker, absolute smash start. 100% you're playing him this week. All right. Fadan. G. Wilson or Gallup? Oh, God. I want to say Gallup, dude, but you can't play him against Philadelphia, though. I'm feeling it, but you just can't do it. Philadelphia's outside corners obviously disgusting. You just can't do it. Yeah, go with Garrett Wilson, dude. All right, Siliano, you got D-Hop back next week. Yeah, man, that's interesting. Although I have been saying I am a little concerned. We are seeing a little slippage, and he is a little older of a player too. And he was never this phenomenal athlete. He has done what he has done based on body control and unbelievable hands and contested catch situations, dude. He's the best. I don't care. There's no one better in a contested catch situation than DeAndre Hopkins. No one. I mean, maybe in all time, maybe there is, but dude, he's an all-timer, dude. He's an all-timer. Body control-wise, contested catch, one of the best to ever do it. Okay, now that being said, platitudes aside, when he comes back, he hasn't played in a long time. Hasn't played in a long time, a little bit older of a player, and we have seen a little slippage skills-wise from a route running perspective, separation, those kind of things. So I'm a little worried there. All right. Running Riot. Let's get this man to 1,000 subs. Yo, that would be dope, dude. I would appreciate that. I feel like, I don't know. I'm just saying, I just feel like I'm underappreciated in this space. You know? I just feel like I'm underappreciated. I don't know. I feel like an underdog. You know what I mean? Like, I've been in this space a long time. I've been doing things. I've been doing special things, man. But I still feel like, I don't get my due sometimes, man. So, Running Riot, I do appreciate that, dude. That would be awesome. Yeah, if y'all could subscribe, dude, that would be dope. Louis Pena, I appreciate you jumping in, man. I do appreciate that. All right. What will the Saints do today is run the shit out the ball. Yes, they will. Alvin Kamara is about to get some touches, boy. Oh, my God. If you've got Alvin Kamara, run him out there. He's going to get like 30 touches today. So there you go. Charles Daly, what's up? Good to see you. ETN or A.J. Dillon, full PPR. I also have got Aaron Jones in the lineup. That one is hard. It's full PPR, right? So, okay, yeah, I'm okay playing ETN in a full PPR. I don't love it. Like I said, it's not the best matchup in the whole world, but I do think that he has kind of sort of surpassed James Robinson, or maybe it's game script. I don't know. But I'm okay playing ETN there. But I keep saying this. A.J. Dillon has the highest upside of those two guys. If you want to chase upside, go give me A.J. Dillon. Unfortunately, overall upside for your roster is then capped, right? Because if A.J. Dillon gets 2 touchdowns, Aaron Jones probably doesn't get one, right? So you're capping the upside of your own team. That kind of sucks. Just because of that, I would say play ETN. So there you go. Shoes. Probably rolling with Henderson. All right, cool, man. Ultimate 0 RB daydream with your running backs plus flex being Melvin Gordon, Kenneth Walker, and Henderson. Dude, 0 RB coming in strong, brother. Coming in strong. I love it. When they keep telling you 0 RB is dead, and then you've got Melvin Gordon, Kenneth Walker, and Darrell Henderson. Let's go. Elijah Moore, Jacoby Myers, full PPR, Jacoby Myers. Fidan, the way you pronounce it. All right, Fidan. All right, there you go. Am I in a classroom? Dude, I'll show you. Daniel Church, I am in a conference room. I'm in a DirecTV conference room right now, dude. It looks like I'm in a classroom, but I'm in a conference room, dude, because I gotta jump in pretty soon. I've got my DirecTV show, DirecTV channel 704, or the Sunday Ticket app. If you guys got the Sunday Ticket app, you can catch my show, dog. Come on now. Support. Let's go. Show starts at 9:40 Pacific time. I'll let you guys figure it out. But yeah, the show's great, man. If you guys have never seen the show, I not so humbly think that it's the best fantasy show on the planet. I don't care. You can line up any of the fantasy shows on any of the networks, and they probably put more money into it, more glitz, more glamour. But from a chemistry standpoint, for sure, there's no better show. From an information standpoint, we'll go toe to toe with anybody. I don't care. We'll go toe to toe with anybody. Entertainment standpoint, I'll just tell you right now, we blow everyone else out the water. Entertainment standpoint, we blow everyone else out the water. Ain't nobody having a better time than myself, than John Hansen, the guru. Okay, no one. I don't care. And again, the chemistry is off the charts, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's we have a great ass time on this show. Yeah, all right, cool. I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. I'm super behind. Francis Gibbons, Robert Tonyan, or Hayden Hurst today, rest of season. Hayden Hurst today. I don't know. Rest of the season, you got to talk to me, dude. I don't know. There's too many ups and downs. Scorpion BOB. Good morning. You're looking for a quarterback. Options are Kenny Pickett. Nope, can't play Kenny Pickett today. Matt Ryan. I don't know. Andy Dalton. No wide receivers. Don't play Andy Dalton. Jacoby Brissett. That's an interesting one. Or Cooper Rush. No, can't play him against Philadelphia. All right, Jacoby Brissett of that disgusting group. That's a disgusting group, dude. What are you doing? Jacoby Brissett, I would play. I don't like it, but yeah, that's a gross group. Kyle Mayer, what's up, dude? Good to see you. I don't think you've been. Have you been in the chats? I don't know. Melvin Gordon, Henderson, Jacoby Myers, Pickens. How do you get away from Melvin Gordon, dude? I don't know. Screw it, man. You know what? Give me my guy Darrell Henderson, dude. I've been like caping up for Darrell Henderson for 2 goddamn years now. Finally, he's going to get a chance here to be a featured back. And dude, yeah, just go with Henderson, man. Screw it. I love Henderson. I think he's such a good player, so underrated, and people need to like stop with the slander. It's like watch the guy play. You know, like watch this man play. He's just a good, effective running back. I don't understand. Anyways, whatever. TSB World, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Need some help with a flex. Kareem Hunt or Devontae Smith? You got to play Devontae Smith. Come on, dude. TRTS, we appreciate it. Dude, thank you, man. Jason McFarland. Pollard or Garrett Wilson in the flex? I think he meant to say PPR. So, yeah. Oh, my God, I'm so late, dude. Okay, I would go Garrett Wilson in the flex there. All right. Boom. Pick 2. Yo, mama so fat. What's up? Half PPR. Dobbins, Gordon. Yeah, you got to play Gordon. And Henderson. Yeah, Henderson there. You're picking 2. You're playing Gordon and Henderson. Shit. I just told you to play Henderson over Gordon. Fuck. You know what, man? Can I go back? Play Gordon. Let me go back. Who was my guy that asked me about Gordon or Henderson? Yeah, just play Gordon. Come on. Just play Gordon. Fine. Yeah, let's go. Michael Beeson. And then Sonny, and then I gotta go. Okay, Drake London, Pickens or Drake London full point PPR in the flex. Pickens, because I think he's going to see some garbage time PPR points in what should be an absolute blowout. Pollard or R. Moore? Rondale Moore? Pollard or Rondale Moore in the flex PPR? Okay. PPR? PPR? Oh, shoot. PPR, give me Rondale Moore. Give me Rondale Moore. All right. I'll give you one last nugget here on Rondale Moore. Should be the team's primary slot man. Seattle's allowed 10.9 yards per target to inside wide receivers. That's the second worst in the NFL. They've given up the ninth most fantasy points to inside wide receivers as well. You know who else I like in that game, by the way, if you're looking for a sleeper tight end? Will Dissly. Just got a feeling about Will Dissly. There. Anyways, all right, guys. Hey, I got to roll. If you haven't, please like and subscribe to the channel. I saw some people jump in late, man, and I apologize. I wish I could keep going, dude. I wish I could do this for 2 hours, bro. But I got a show I got to get ready for. DirecTV, Fantasy Zone, DirecTV Channel 704, or Sunday Ticket app. Starts at 9:40 a.m. Pacific time, man. We will see you. By the way, I'm on Twitter, too. I'll see you there. All right, bye.